I want you to get together.
Hello, John Coleman here, your personal mortgage broker. I suppose this stage is what I called is the research stage. Well, the second part of the research stage. I've already given you a roadmap showing you potentially how much the banks will lend you, showing you um, what you need to save, and ultimately how you need to keep your bank accounts to make that happen. The next part then is okay, is actually planning to buy the house, where you're going to buy that house. A lot of work goes into this. I'm going to share a story with you. And when I bought my home over 16 years ago, I actually got sick with the enormity of the thought of what I was doing, the thought of the amount of money I was about to borrow. And I was a mortgage broker, so I then kind of had to focus on what the repayments were going to be. That said, buying a home is probably one of the proudest days of my life, but a lot of thought needs to go into it. Um, this is the kind of things I want to share with you. The first thing, if you're going to buy a new home, you need to know exactly how much the Help to Buy scheme is going to be worth to you. There's no point thinking you'll qualify for the maximum. You need to get the revenue to confirm that to you, because that goes a long way to determining what level of deposit you can bring and ultimately what extra level of savings you may need to bring to the deal. Second, if you're looking to buy a second-hand property, well, then you start doing kind of research in terms of the areas that you want to live in. You can go to obviously My Home or daft.ie. There's a great website called Property Price Register. This will give you a very good guide as to, well, this actually gives you the prices properties were sold in a particular area in the last period of time. So if there's an area you're interested in living in, you can go to this website, Property Price Register, and you can determine or you can see what prices properties were sold for. It's a government website. Now there will be a slight time lag with it, and ultimately it's not obviously an exact science because no two houses are the exact same, but at least it'll give you a benchmark to give you an idea as to price ranges that you should be considering in particular areas. The next, I suppose, challenge with buying a second-hand home is, well, the bidding process. This is something you've never been involved in before, and it's something obviously that can be a little bit daunting. I'm going to include in the email is another link to a video I've done on actually on that process and how to play the game. I will, when the time comes, will be more than happy to talk to you with regard to strategies, but I won't obviously ever gamble with your money. But have a look at that video, and that will certainly give you a good guide as to how you should approach that particular set of circumstances, because it is a game, and it's a game that you ultimately want to win. That being said, you're not always going to be successful, so I don't want to misrepresent that to you. So be prepared for some disappointments along the way. So again, I suppose to sum up, research is the name of the game. Knowing how much the banks are prepared to lend to you, keeping your bank statements in order. If you're buying new, looking at how much the Help to Buy scheme is. If you're looking at second hand, checking out the Property Price Register, having a plan about how you would go about bidding, because buying a home is emotional, but bidding on a property, you need to take all emotion out of it. Anyway, listen, I hope that gives you some good advice. I'm here with you for the whole journey, so if you have any questions or any thoughts you'd like to share with me, feel free to reach out, and I'm looking forward to talking to you on this journey. Thanks again for listening.